Welcome to Astro News Weekly, where we present the latest astrological news. And we love our news the best. Why? Because we use the sun, the moon, and the stars as our reporters. And you cannot get any more accurate than that. All right, we have big news occurring this week. We have the Mercury retrograde on the 27th, and that's going to go for a couple weeks. So we'll be discussing that. But today, Monday, on the 20th, we are looking at a watery Pisces moon. And that's great for Pisces and Virgos. It affects everybody, but especially nice for those signs. And it may test relationships. It gets a little emotional sometimes. But the Mercury is going to conjunct with Jupiter all week. So that's going to be very great for communication purposes. Jupiter expands, it's good luck, and Mercury is the communication planet. So good luck there. That will be going all week, and that should be very, very good for all kinds of communication. Jupiter is in Aquarius, so friends and gatherings, and Mercury is in Libra, so partnerships. You might even have a friend that becomes a partner. We never know. All right, and then the moon in Pisces, we have that, so that'll be charitable and caring. And then on Tuesday, the moon goes into very rebellious Aries. It's an aggressive moon, more aggressive, much more aggressive than the Pisces moon. It's rebellious, and it won't be in harmony with Saturn. That will be very good. So if you have a business deal going or you're signing a contract, Saturn is in Capricorn for business, and that should go very, very well. If you're making some business decisions, should go very, very well. And for the world, Capricorn is government, so perhaps some talks of peace, hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed, will occur around the world. All right, on Wednesday, the Mercury will be then in tension with Pluto, and that sometimes brings up secrets. It becomes a power play. So if you're trying to sign a contract or signing on the dotted line, you might want to step back a little and read the contract before you sign anything. And if you're being forced to sign something, you may just want to walk away from it all. Pluto again can bring up secrets, so you might find out things on Wednesday about a deal that you thought was good or something in the work situation that you thought might work out, and then all of a sudden it doesn't. So that will happen. And then on Wednesday, it's an important day because we have the equinox, and for the Northern Hemisphere, that means that spring is going to occur. It's the day when the day is equal to the night hours. And for those that live down under or in the lower hemisphere of the planet, it will be for spring. So happy equinox to everybody for Wednesday. And for the Northern Hemisphere, it just means that we want to reflect more as winter comes in and go within and do meditation and things that are more inward to balance ourselves. Now on Thursday, Venus will oppose Uranus. That could bring in a sudden infatuation. It could be a secret lover. It could be a sudden love or a new friend that you make, something very creative in your midst. I would be playing the Powerball on Thursday, and it will feel like you're getting out of a rut. Perhaps you just want to take a day trip with your honey. That can be very, very advisable. So that will be very good on Thursday. I would play the Powerball on Thursday. It's a great day to do that. And again, who knows? You might meet somebody that comes out of the blue. That's what Uranus does. It's a surprise planet. It's in Taurus, so that could be family and home, around the home. And Venus right now is in Scorpio, so could be even a meeting around the job. And then the moon goes into Taurus, ruled by Venus, so that should be very comfortable. And the Taurus will benefit from that. That's a very stable moon, a very kind moon, a very good working moon. Taurians are very good workers, and they love their family and they love their home. It will bring up very sensual energies because remember that Jupiter and Mercury is still intact all week. So that's going to give a boost to any communication that you do. Then on Friday, the moon is still in Taurus. The energies will cross Uranus in the early morning, and that will definitely get you out of a rut. It's, I want to be free. It's in Taurus. You will want to get out of your homes. If you are a worker of a home, let's say you remodel homes, you will probably run out of supplies on that day, maybe on purpose, so that you can get a day off. Maybe you haven't had a day off for a while, and you will get a day off, I guarantee you, on Friday, or you'll want to. You know, it's that oomph where it's like, I've had enough. I just want to, get out. Around 1 to 3 Pacific time, it will be a little later, around 5 to 7 Eastern Daylight Time. The moon, still in Taurus, will oppose Venus. That could be that you're feeling sensual, but the other person is not on the same page. So maybe your partner is just not feeling it, that night. And, don't force it. Just get out a good movie and watch it. That's what I always say. Just say namaste and go into a meditation. On Saturday, the moon in stable Taurus, still in Taurus, from 6 to 5:37 p.m. That's a long void of course. The moon will be in void of course in Taurus. It will affect Taurians and likely Scorpios. And the void of course means what it says, it's just, there's no course. So you just, finish up things, clean the house, just do things that are mindless. It's not a good day to start any job or any contracts or sign anything for that day. Just let it be, like the Beatles say, just let it be, and just ride the wave, flow with the tide, and you will get through that void. Of course, it's a long one. And then conversational Gemini, the moon will go into Gemini. Gemini is more talkative, more social than Taurus is. And you'll want to probably get out and do something Friday night and Saturday night. And it will be in harmony with Saturn. So that means no limitations. You're going to feel free. You'll want to talk a lot to your friends. If you have any business associations going on or contracts you sign, that will be the time to do it. So we want to wait mid-week for anything like that, and then we want to go for it by the weekend. Once a year, Saturn actually has that harmony with Mars, and Mars is rebellious, and let's go to it. So you will feel no limitations now. You will feel ready to go, and it's a great time to achieve your goals if you have any business goals. And that's Saturday. So Saturday's looking pretty good for the Powerball too. And then on Sunday, the moon will be in Gemini, still talkative, very sociable, game-playing Gemini, loving children. And it will go into void of course, and on that day, Mercury goes retro till October 13th. Now they say October 13th, but it really isn't. It's a lot longer. But astrologers don't want to tell you that because you might get upset. But it really does go a lot longer than the 13th. They say the 13th, that's when it goes direct, and then it takes about a week or two for it to go back to where it was when it turned around. So don't ever believe that Mercury retrogrades are only 2 to 4 weeks. They're not. They're usually 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes 8. I've seen them 8 weeks. So the Mercury retrograde will foul up communications, they'll foul up technology. Don't buy a new computer, don't buy a new phone, just don't do anything with your hair. Let it be. You will not like it. Don't move. You will not like the place you go. Don't sign anything on the dotted line. You'll have to do it again. It just is not a good time to do new things. It's a time to review. Go back to the last 8 weeks and review your actions. And if there was something that you didn't like about yourself or something you didn't like that you did, then it's a good time to reflect and rectify. So that's it from me and Luna. That winds it up. So we will see you next week. And if you would like a free reading with me, not a free reading, but a reading that I discount very much, see me at www.cindywallace.com. And I do free readings, by the way, once a month. And that's usually the first week of every month on a Thursday. So I'll see you then, and we'll see you next week, Luna and I, for our weekly consult with the stars. You take care. Have a great week ahead. Be safe. And I will see you next week. We will see you next week.